We're at 15?
Yeah.
Then we win.
No. We're at 15 total.
12 and 3 is 15.
That's 21, Mike.
21?
You're reading that upside down, fool.
Man, this has been getting me this whole game, bro. I was gunning for 15 this whole time. What's up, everybody? I'm Mike.
I'm Nick.
We are the Brothers Murph. Make sure to hit that subscribe button.
do.
And we are returning to the Game House this time for some Kinfire Delve Vainglory's Grotto from Incredible Dream, who is sponsoring this playthrough.
Thank you so much, Incredible Dream. There'll be a link down to their website down in the description below. But yeah, this is a 1 to 2 player game, although you can expand that with other characters in this whole series.
Right, so this builds off of the Kinfire Chronicles, which is a campaign game, and so you're going to have some of the same characters and things, and it's kind of like a small condensed, I'll call it like a one-off adventure with these characters. And there's going to be a few different Kinfire Delve games where you can start mixing and matching. So yeah, this is kind of like
you're kind of just trying to survive.
A one-shot. Yeah, you're trying to survive
through. But nonetheless, we'll get an overview of this game, and so stick around for that, and then we'll get right to the playthrough.
In Kinfire Delve Vainglory's Grotto, players take on the role of seekers exploring one of the magical wells of Atios. Players must delve to the bottom of the well to defeat the master before they are unleashed upon the land. Each turn, the active seeker will choose one of the 4 challenges available to work on. Each challenge will either be red, green, or blue, and may be a combat, puzzle, or trap type challenge. The active seeker may choose to play one of their skill cards, providing that one of the colors on that card matches the color of the challenge. Red represents power, green is finesse, and blue represents wisdom. Skill cards will provide an amount of progress toward the progress required to complete the challenge. Certain cards will provide boosts when being used against a specific challenge type. Other players may play up to 2 of their skill cards for the boost value listed at the bottom of the card. The active player then rolls the dice, and each rolled die that matches the color of the challenge will add additional progress to that challenge. The 4th die shows white and black colors, and white always counts as a wild, matching any color, while black is always considered a miss. When working on a challenge, there is a certain amount of progress that must be played to it to complete the challenge and earn its reward. If a challenge is not completed on a turn, a penalty must be paid, which is listed on the challenge card. This may cause seekers to lose life or discard cards. If players ever have their health reduced down to 0, players immediately lose. When players complete a challenge, they earn a reward which will often allow them to delve, meaning they get to discard cards off the top of the well deck. This is vital as players are trying to get to the bottom of the deck in order to face the master. The well deck also contains events that seekers can interact with instead of a challenge card. Players do not draw cards automatically each turn. To gain back cards, a player must exhaust by drawing an exhaustion card, which may come with challenges or even cause the players to lose the game. That seeker then discards any card still in hand and redraws to a full hand of cards. Each seeker has an ability that will help them in their quest to reach the bottom of the well, and each seeker carries a powerful lantern that will add a ton of progress to a challenge as well as triggering a powerful ability. These lanterns must be charged, however, and the ability to charge them will come from completing challenges and earning rewards. When players reach the bottom of the well, they reveal and must defeat the master. All challenges are discarded and replaced by 4 gauntlet cards. The master has a card color of black, so no progress may be made against them. However, as gauntlet cards are overcome, they open up vulnerabilities for the master and allow the master to be overcome. If players can get to the bottom of the well and defeat the master before running out of health or losing via exhaustion, all players win.
It's time to delve, man.
Delving deep.
We're going to get to the bottom of this here well.
That's right.
Vainglory's Grotto time.
Heck yeah, we're back in the Kinfire universe.
Absolutely.
The Kinfire-verse.
I am Asha, your core. And I believe when we did our playthrough of Kinfire Chronicles, one of us was core.
I think maybe it was me? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Follow the link up here. We did a playthrough of Kinfire Chronicles.
Indeed.
And I don't remember who I was. Maybe I was core.
Yeah, so this particular set, Vainglory's Grotto, does feature these 2 characters. There'll be other sets that feature other ones, and you can start to mix and match it from there.
But each little set is 1 to 2 players and stuff like that. We're kind of just trying to get to the bottom of the well.
Going through this gauntlet.
To go after whoever that's going to be, right?
Different challenges. We have traps, puzzles, combat events, obstacles, different things, and we're going to be sort of trying to manage everything to get to the bottom.
Trying to survive it, yeah. Like we can lose all our health. We have 10 health. Certain things from here can like mess us up. It's going to be a bit of a challenge.
Want to face down Vainglory right
which
there.
Which will be tough, to say the least. All right, well, you want to go first or want me to go first?
Well, here's the thing. I got a question.
Yeah.
They suggest the first player be the last person who attended a play. Now, I'm in a play.
I don't think you count then. Mike's in a play right now.
I attend every episode.
I attended your play last week.
You watched a play recently. I think it goes to you.
I think it goes to me because you have not attended a play.
I mean, but I am there. I mean,
I'm
in attendance.
If it was in a play, you would win, like many times over. I haven't been on stage in a long time.
That's fair. All right, Nick wins.
All right, boom. I'm senior play in like 2 days, so like I wouldn't double.
Man. All right,
Mike's
you
doing his play tech.
You win.
Okay, cool. So I have to decide which one of these I want to go. Let me look at my
we're
cards
gonna focus
real
on
quick.
one of these, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Now this has that perpetual ability, so any other challenges that cause
Deal
loss of
damage.
health, which there's
Yeah.
this one here, adds to kind of the damage this one does. So I don't know. The Great
Okay, so
Stag.
you know what I'm going to do then? I'm going to attack this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it, but it's going to be
Well, I could maybe boost. So
I think it's going to be
let me know what you're
okay.
doing.
So basically, I'm going to do this one, Earthblood Vial.
Okay.
So this has the ability, we'll ignore any damage we suffer this turn. So if I don't complete it, that's fine, because we're not going to get hit.
So maybe I don't boost then and save my cards?
Maybe. I mean, if we're like one away, maybe, but like, let's see what I roll, because you're always going to roll.
You're going to roll after, though, so we got to boost ahead of time.
Oh, that's right. I think.
But if we're not risking losing health...
Then I'd say just leave it.
All right, we'll leave it.
Yeah, leave it, because I'm doing 2 already.
Okay.
And...
So that 2 for sure go on here.
2 for sure. Let's see. Oh, we got 1 more. Oh, 2 more, actually.
2 more, yeah.
Because white is wild. So boom, boom. So we're at 4. That's why I was like, and then so now, normally where the skull is, you would, again, as you saw in the overview, take whatever that punishment, in this case, would be losing health, which is bad. Plus, we'd lose, it's any other challenge, which is kind of interesting about this one.
So this case, like this one would affect that one,
But
right?
we're ignoring all damage suffered this turn, so I'm going to ignore that.
That is cool.
So if I didn't finish it, which I had a hunch that I wouldn't,
okay.
you know.
Okay. Ooh.
Although, you know, Mike, interesting. My ability here, I guess we could say our abilities real quick.
Yeah, sure.
So mine is whenever any seeker fails the challenge, you may reduce any damage suffered by 1 for each shield on that seeker's current action or boost. I did have a shield, which means I actually would have blocked that.
But it would have done +1 because of this, but yeah.
On this one?
Yeah, this one adds for every other skull or not skull, but every other thing it causes more damage dealt, I believe.
I think it's every other challenge that deals damage deals you 1 additional damage, but it wouldn't count for this one.
I think it would count as, it doesn't matter. The point is you didn't get hurt.
That's fine.
Your shields do protect yourself and myself. Of course, that kind of defensive protector. Asha here says, when you attempt a challenge with at least 1 progress on it, so if I was doing the Great Stag, for example, I had 1 additional progress to that challenge. So it's a little bit of a, you know.
Yeah, which is nice.
Acceleration. So, with... I'd rather not burn through, as I'm literally throwing my cards around, burn through our cards too much to get too much exhaustion.
Yeah, because exhaustion's not good.
So what I'm thinking is, if I go for this, and I don't play a card, so that means there's no cards, no boosting, I'm just going to the dice. I'm getting 1 for sure.
Yeah.
And I need to roll 1 success.
Yes.
Which is 4 dice.
A decent chance, because white is success and red. I mean, you can just go for it, because you don't have to play a card.
I'm going to attempt the Great Stag, but I'm not going to play a skill card. I'm going to wait.
Go for it.
We're just going to go right to the roll. I will add +1 because this already has 1 progress on it.
Yeah, crushed it.
Well, boom, 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 boom. Super done.
Good.
Didn't even need it, so that'll give me 1, 2, 3, +1, 4 more successes.
That's
Plenty
easy
enough.
done.
So, since we completed this, we'll get the reward, which allows us to kind of delve twice. So that means 2 cards are just going to go
away.
Kaboom, straight down.
Boom.
That's a quick way to get through this deck, a little quicker way.
Yes.
And that is going to be that. So we'll bring out a new card. And let's see, this time we've got the orchestra. Ooh, this person's like playing themselves. What's it say there at the bottom in bold?
So in bold it says, whenever blue challenge enters play, every seeker discards a card. So it doesn't count that one, but any other blue one. And then,
So that means we kind of like, with all those bold ones, it's almost like you really want to
it's kind of
focus on it. Interesting. But back to you. What do you think?
Interesting. I don't know here.
It's not the worst one.
It's not the worst
one.
one.
Focus on something else, but
yeah, and the cave one's interesting because like when the crystal caves, when attempting a challenge, if you roll on the white die that hit, you just immediately complete it.
And this is a 50-50 die. It's 3 white
Yeah,
side, which
so
is a
I'm kinda
wild,
like,
and 3 black, which is nothing.
That's pretty good there. This one, both of these deal if there's multiple copies of the maze or the 3 fountains in play.
Yep.
They'll deal with this. Other than that, they're just kind of their base stats. So like, I don't know if there is a specific.
The Crystal Cave sounds interesting because you get to charge your lantern.
Yeah,
so,
which is why I kind of wouldn't hate it. So I'm kind of like, should I just go for that one?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I could boost a little bit.
Let me do this one. I'll do the Shard Whip.
Okay.
So it's going to do 3 automatically.
Okay.
You could boost. So my thing is this one will get
Boost up to
+2
twice.
for every shield in my discard. So it's actually +2 because I do have a shield here in my discard.
Whoa.
So it's actually 5. So it's kind of like, do we boost and kind of guarantee it? Because I know what's going to happen is we boost. I'm just going to roll a white on that completed immediately.
I know.
But I need
maybe I can boost by 1. If I play like precision here, it would boost it by 1.
Yeah.
So maybe I could do that, and then you're only 1 away.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is every shield I discard, not in my discard pile. My apologies. So we're not quite that close.
Well, are you willing to discard a card?
I could discard. Ooh, this one's really good though.
They probably all are.
They probably all are. Yes.
Well, anyway, I'm willing to help out for at least 1. I could come in for 2 boost cards that would give +2 total. I don't have a.
No, let's do. Let me just go for it.
Just rolling straight up.
Let's go for it.
No boosting whatsoever.
Boost by 1.
Boost
by 1.
I'll boost you up for where'd it go? This one. So
Okay.
+1. So we're on 4.
We're on 4. Now
if you roll the white, it's all.
I roll a white, and if I roll 3 greens, which is not likely, but it could be good. But we complete it anyway.
Well, look, yeah,
right. Completed it anyway. Boom. Woo. All right. So this one, I will get to charge my lantern, which is great. And a lantern you can do instead of playing a card.
Yep.
So my lantern here is adamant. So after this action, add 3 progress to all other challenges. So I basically do an action, which is also, this is 5. So put 5 on whatever it is and 3 everywhere else. Lanterns are very strong.
It's a good time because we currently don't have anything going on 3 things. So let's go ahead and get rid of that.
Boom.
Let's get a new card. If it's blue, we have to discard a card. It is not. It's green. All right. Well, that's got a bold too.
So whenever another green challenge enters play, we will add a card to the bottom of the deck. Basically, we kind of got pushed back up a level in our delving.
Right.
So, interesting. Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna do then? What to kind of go for? Ooh, this one it was 2 hearts. You fail it though. That's a 10er.
I know. So I have a card, Mule Kick, that if I'm attempting a challenge with no progress on it, I put +2. So if
I could boost you probably.
If I did that, I'm kind of thinking about going for this big one because I'm thinking that even if we fail, we lose 2 health, which ain't great. But then it puts it very within reach for you to maybe finish it off with your lantern and get some progress on other stuff. I don't know.
I mean, I could definitely boost you at least by 1. Potentially do it by 2.
I guess halfway there. Ooh, that's a ways, huh?
That's a ways. Now, I will say, if I boost you with one of these, I can put a shield on you, which would trigger my ability, which means we would only lose 1 health instead of 2.
Let's go for it, man.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it. All right,
go for
I'm going to play Mule Kick.
Okay.
It's 2 progress, +2 of attempting a challenge, no progress on it, so we're going to do 4.
I don't think you can because this is green, yeah?
Oh, you color matching son of a gun. You're right. Oh, no, my whole plan.
I'm like, oh, no, did I break the rules earlier? No, I didn't.
Nope.
Yeah, so you do have to match the color, and I have to match Mike's color when I'm boosting.
You have to match the challenge color, but
I don't.
It's all.
I guess that's
we
all
would only be
relative, right? Yeah.
Anyway, but
yeah. So maybe something else then.
Okay. Darn.
Yep. I was like, oh no, that card can't work.
All right, let's do this. Let's work on the 3 fountain. Mm-hmm. This has green to it.
It also has a ton of health.
This is +2 of attempting a trap, which the 3 fountains is. So I'll put 4 on this. If you can play the thing with the shield, then we won't worry about losing any health.
I'll do accept the blow, which is a pretty big card for me, but it's +2,
Okay.
and it gives you a shield.
So I'll return this. We're on 6 total. We're 5 away.
And now this only happens if you fail a challenge, but again, we would only lose health if we do fail a challenge.
Let's see where we get with this one.
We'll
get 1 more. We'll take it. The black is a nothing. So
yeah. Although
that's
it will
all right.
matter later. When we get to the big boss, those
That
kind of
will
dark
be-
ones
yeah.
will start to be not fun.
will not be so fun. All right, but we're halfway there. We're well over halfway.
Yeah, we're
there.
living on this prayer,
We're
you know.
looking good.
Okay, and you see us not drawing cards. Remember that we only draw cards if we
gotta exhaust ourselves to
Exhaust
do it,
ourselves,
so.
which is kind of like, oh, okay. So, what to do here? So here's the thing. I could use my adamant. It's 5.
Yeah.
This is at 7. That would immediately complete this one, and then I'd put 3, 3, 3. Is that worth it, or should I put that 5 on something else? Because I'd still roll and potentially complete something else, and then go 3, 3, 3.
Interesting.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I'm technically overshooting this one by 1, which is
Like
not
if
like the end of the world.
If you use on the maze, you're only 2 away from completing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call.
And since this is white, when you boost it, can you boost it with any color? You still have to
It's
you still have
all
to
about
match
the
this,
challenge,
right?
So I still have to boost with blue.
So it's like, yeah, it's like I would need to roll 2 on the dice unless you boosted it.
I mean,
it's like, do we go for that?
I could boost here for 2, and we could guarantee the success. So if we're,
You want us to do that?
I don't think it's a bad idea. Or do you leave it to the dice? You have to roll the dice anyway. Or is that silly?
It's probably silly, but we probably could do it.
Silly. No, it's probably silly. All right, let's be smart.
I'm going to roll like 3 blues now that we're doing this. Okay, so then I'm going to use my adamant here. So again, so it's 5. So we know we're putting at least 5 on this bad boy.
Nice.
So the question is like, if we do want to leave the dice, do we do it on this one? It's still blue.
That's a little...
I would have to roll 1 on the die. And then if we roll great on the die, we didn't kind of waste that. Or am I just being silly? Am I just being silly?
No, we're being silly. But
of course.
We're overthinking it.
It's the only way we know how to play.
Say, but
okay, so then you're going to boost, yeah?
Also, overthinking stuff is just normal thinking for anyone else. So I'm going to boost this. This is blue and red, so it'll be +2. So we are now 1 away. And you got to get 1 with the dice.
There's no possible way. I could not roll 1.
Wow. Thank goodness for that white die. Huh?
Let's go.
Wow, that is horrible.
Okay, that was
nearly
way too close.
Nearly disaster.
Okay, nearly disaster. Okay, so now because after this action, add 3 progress to every other challenge. Wow. Blam! This one's 1 away.
I know.
Which is kind of bad, honestly.
Well, if we can get something else that, like, sometimes things allow you to put stuff on other things, so,
yeah, we'll see. So this one right here, our thing is we get to discard 3 cards. We are delving down.
Down into the well.
Boom. And then you are here. Okay, Mikey.
Okay.
All right.
I don't mind that.
What do we got now?
We have a marionette to combat.
Okay.
This one's just kind of straight up 7.
Yeah.
Dealt for 2.
Okay. That's not horrendous. That's not horrendous.
Not horrendous.
So I have now used my lantern, and I would need to do something again to recharge it. But I think that was worthwhile lantern use.
We gotta get working on these things.
We got a big deck to go through. We gotta move.
I know. With that.
So now it's like this one's somewhat close. That one's like dumb close.
Yeah.
If you had like a 1 card, I don't know if there's any like 1 cards.
I mean, what we could do here is we could just simply roll the dice. So we don't have to play a card. So it's like, do we just, since we're 1 away anyway, save our cards?
That's not a bad idea, right?
I'm gonna go for this.
That's not a bad idea.
We're just gonna roll dice. We're just gonna roll for it.
If we fail, we'll lose 1 health.
Yeah, we'll get it forward. It
easy.
What in the dice? All right.
So the question is, do I do the same thing?
What are the odds we mess it up twice?
Right? Because it's like
the penalty there is losing a health.
Yeah, and this would get worse if we had more of these fountain cards out there, but we don't, luckily. Right? It seems like such a good idea to not waste a card on like a 1.
So this is where the stupid logic comes in. We're like,
there's
you
no
can't
way.
roll that again. It's just like every die roll is completely independent of previous and future dice.
The universe
rolls.
keeps track of the dice.
Apparently.
And will give us.
Listen,
dude,
that's why in Vegas I throw down a couple money on black 11 and roulette
every time.
It's got to hit eventually.
Eventually, it has to hit. Why not now? Okay, we got it.
But barely.
Not was 2. We got there. So this is 9,
close.
10, 11, 12. We are done skis.
There you go, boy.
So now this one, again, if this was completed for every other fountain here, would increase the amount we get to delve. There's only 1.
Yeah.
But
it's so expensive, but if you could line those up, that could be crazy.
Yeah, but then you'd have 3 of them out there, which means if you fail any of them, you're getting hit like
so
crazy. It's a pretty high risk, high reward.
It's a risk reward.
So it's going to be a 1, 2, and 3. Nice. The cards are so pretty.
Yeah.
Boom.
This as well. Boom.
Okay, it's a green card. So we have to bring another card back.
Darn it.
Which I think is that mirror. So
that's a bummer.
That bummer. So what's this watching glass? All of the challenges have +1 difficulty. And it's a 13. Although you get nothing for failing it. That's interesting. Nothing for failing it? So do we just chip away at that?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I kind of feel like we should because it's just everything else is harder without it.
Right.
I mean, and here's the thing I'll say. For now, I have a green card, so I will play it and put 2 progress onto that. If you want to boost, cool. If not, I'm just going to roll the dice for it.
I might not. I don't have a great boost card for you.
Sure.
I don't have a great card, period, to be completely honest.
Well, we can exhaust, too. It's not
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah.
world to do it. It's just
I think I'm not...
not really positives. I got
There's
one
one more.
more success.
All right. Boom. Okay.
All right, we're 3 progress. 10 to go.
So the good thing is, it's like we can kind of do this one as much as we want. And although if you're wasting cards, if you're playing them, but I'm going to do this one.
We
I'm
can
gonna
leave it to the dice, I suppose. But.
kindness. I guess we could. You know, where's the fun in that? So after this action, I'll choose a secret to draw 2 cards.
Ooh.
So that's good. So it's gonna be 2.
Okay.
We're at 5.
We're at 5.
What do you think?
You're going to roll perfect and we're going to be at 9. So
Easy.
give it a
There
rip.
it is. I'll take 2.
Not 2 more.
I'll take 2.
Let's take it.
Boop.
Okay.
Boop.
So we're at 3, 6, 7. Hey, of 13, 6 to go.
Not horrible.
I have 3 cards at the moment. How are your cards looking?
I'm at 3. So you go and do it.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any green, so I can't play
That's
anything
well.
for
That's
it.
definitely do it then.
All right, here's where this gets good. Now, if I'm doing this, I'm going to put an extra progress on because of my ability, since it has progress on it.
Yeah, I'll definitely put more on there next turn.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hang on to my cards. I'm just going to roll. I'll put 1 progress for sure, because this has progress on it from my
That's right.
Asha Really Big Opportunist. And we'll put 1 more on it.
I'll take it.
So let me just clean this up a bit. We are on 3, 6, 9.
Gosh darn, she is fine.
All right.
I'm going to do this one. Patience. So after this action, unless my hand is empty, which it's not, I can return this card to my hand.
Nice.
So like I'll be able to get it back. So I'm going to do 2.
Okay.
So we're at 11. Come on, give me 2.
Utah.
Give me 1. Bang.
Bye.
What are these dice? What are these dice? They're all equal.
Yeah,
They're not
so
equal.
they
They're not
say.
equal.
So they
So luckily, this
say.
will come back to my hand because my hand is not
nice.
empty.
Nick, I'm going to roll for it because we're going to put 1 on it by me simply attempting it.
Yep.
So that's going to get us there. This is going to be for fun.
Wow.
Wow, I needed that
Wow,
one, though.
needed that one, didn't we?
You know me and nice, baby.
Hey,
all
let's
right, here we
go.
go. That's done. All right. Whew. All right, pain.
7 though.
Oh, no. We made a boo-boo.
What? Are we adding 7?
Yeah, man. Okay, listen. This is why we're dumb, because we don't think. This is retreating for 7. No. Why? That I was thinking
Here's
like
we had to have done it
I
at
was
some
thinking
point.
like this is like it's just easy. You can just take as long as you want. No.
You're right. You don't delve for 7. You retreat for 7. But here's the thing: we have to have done it at some point. Unless we want for the rest of time everything to be +1, but +7 is
A problem.
that undoes like 2 or 3 of the things we've done.
Oh my gosh, Nick, we gotta pay attention.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7.
So again, the up arrow means cards go back in the deck. The
Wow.
down arrow means they come off.
That set us back, Mikey.
I was so confused. I was just like, it seems so easy. It's like that's the point, is you have to make a tough moral decision.
Oh my God.
Oh, deadly rose. If I would stop and smell these flowers, if I were you, my dears. It failed. Suffer. +2 damage for every other combat in play. This allows you to delve for 5, though.
There are 2 other combats in play.
Ooh.
So that would be dealing 6 damage if we failed it. We would need to do this in a 1-shot. Realistically, right?
Yeah, that's rough, eh? Well, what do you want to do?
Bro,
I can't believe that. Okay, so this one is down arrows. We like down arrows here.
Down arrows. We have a lot of down arrows. That's so funny. Because I was thinking, I was like, man,
Because like
are
from
we
my
messing
perspective,
this
they're
up?
down. Like it's pointing down toward me, so that's good. It's like
That's
dude, you're
so
making
funny.
it down.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay,
As
so
always with these playthroughs, learn from us. Be better than us.
people are probably screaming at home, being like, no.
Why are you working on this so hard? We're like,
But again, like we would have done it anyway at some point, but it's just like that's so funny.
I mean, I think overall it'd be better than having +1 to
Yeah.
everything. Ugh, that's brutal.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't have like great cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have great cards. I mean,
So I mean, do we work backward? Like this one already has 3 progress. So we work.
well, that's
toward
what I was
this
thinking.
in a
Like,
reverse
should we? I
fashion?
just don't. I don't have great cards for like any of them, realistically.
Okay. Well, I feel like the thing we have progress on is a good place to start.
Yeah,
Either way. This one's less to complete.
Yeah, I can play Patience.
Sure.
So this is one where I'll get it back to my hand.
Sure.
So it's only going to be 2, though.
Well,
The thing is, it's 2 damage, though. That's the thing. That's what, like, worries me about all this stuff. Is like...
Well, I
not
have something
like-
that can help us prevent us against damage.
Okay.
So let's not worry about that for the moment. I'll get her back. But you're gonna nail it. I mean, I know you can't actually roll 5 right
That's
now.
3, though. I'll take that. Ooh, that's 8.
And I'm gonna play Odd Raven Charm. So
Okay.
discard when any seeker suffers damage to prevent up to 2 damage, then draw a card.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll take that, because that means we're not going to take this 2 damage, which is great. And now this one's only a 2,
I like that.
which is great. Yeah, that's not bad. Although I'm down to 2 cards, so I will be forced to, because if you have no cards, you have to exhaust yourself and draw cards. But you can choose to do it earlier, but I will have no choice soon. Oh, I'm sorry, I get this card back, because after this action, unless my hand is empty, I can return this card to my hand. Boop,
Nice.
I will. By the way, I do have a decent card for this one at some point.
Okay.
I have something that's good against puzzles, basically.
Gosh, I have some choices here. I have the Scout the Area card, and I could work on this because the actions before this action, you may discard a challenge that you aren't attempting. If I could just get rid of this, although it allows you to delve for 5. I don't know. Choices.
I would almost get rid of like this one instead because it's only get delves for 2. That one's harder for sure, but it's only 2 harder. So I almost, if you were going to do that, I would get rid of like this one instead.
That's interesting, man.
Because yeah, we especially now that we strategically retreated for 7
knew what
earlier.
we were doing. I'm actually gonna play this, man. Check me out.
Oh, okay.
Since you have something good for this, check this out. I'm going to
So my main worry with doing this one is that we're going to get another combat card and make this card even worse.
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Before
That's
this action, you may move any amount of progress from any other cards to the challenge you are attempting. Oh. Hold on now.
Oh, that's interesting.
This
Do it
actually
here.
be more useful. I'm actually going to attempt
Do it
this,
there,
I should
100%.
say. And I'm going to put
Ooh.
3 from here, and
Make sure you can finish. So you're going to put 2, right?
I'm going to put 2, so we're at 5.
5, I would say move
Like
5
3
from
more.
this one.
Just guarantee it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could roll, but it's like, we don't want this to fail if we fail the roll,
Yeah, you're
because then we're getting hit for 6. I would
We're
say
going to
just,
pretty much undo this.
yeah, but that's not great, don't get me wrong, but like, at least it still has 3 on it.
Let's do that. We'll roll the dice, see how much
19-7.
overkill.
Yeah.
It's probably best that we just did it.
I think
did
we
2.
probably, because we would have rolled terribly if we didn't.
We have 3, 6. Oh, I put 1 too many on here. I'm sorry. 3, 6, 9. Boom.
Okay, good call. Yep.
Um,
Okay, so that one is,
This one's complete, so we're gonna delve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
okay.
down.
Well, that almost undid our a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a blunder. You know, it's like that card we would have to.
I mean, you have to deal with it eventually, like you said.
Kind of.
I think it's better than that having me 8, 11. You know, they're
Yeah.
all +1, so.
Yeah. Ooh. An event.
And this is an event, so this one you can choose and engage with. It'll just be the event. So, -1 exhaustion card, then attach this card to Vainglory. Okay.
-1. Oh, exhaustion card. Ooh. So then like.
So
So
if
attach that card
we-
to Vainglory. Will that make it worse?
I think, yeah, it'll come back around.
Oh, roughy.
Potentially
Rough stuff.
affecting
Okay.
things, but.
Okay. So then. Now we're kind of just like. To these again. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start working on this puzzle again. So I'm gonna do fresh eyes. So if attempting a puzzle, if I roll the pow pow on white, it's an extra 2. So it's worth 3. So we know it's 3.
Very nice.
We'll see. Hilarious. Okay.
Okay.
So that's 1 more and then 3 more. Oh, that's perfectly 7.
Oh, well, it's +3 if the puzzles?
Yeah, because it's the pow pow is worth an extra 2, an extra +2. So it's always worth 1 progress.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
I would
then +1 here. Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. Nice.
So that's why I was like, ooh, I have a good one for puzzles.
Cool.
And then if I was using this as a boost, it'd be +1 or +3 versus a puzzle.
Yeah.
So I was like, if you were going to do this, I could also help out there.
Not bad. We dialed that up perfectly. That's exactly 7. Nice.
Yeah. Boom. Okay, and that's just going to be a little delve too. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy, man.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
Blam. Prison mirror. Ugh, that's terrible. Progress may not be put on this challenge. Instead, it must be completed all at once. So you got to one-shot it.
You get to draw 3 cards, though. There's no penalty, but you also, if you fail, you just get no progress of what you did. That's tough.
Interesting. Interesting.
So,
Okay.
okay. With that said, I don't know if you have any ability to boost.
It depends on what you're doing,
I
yeah.
still have this mule kick, which I couldn't play earlier because I didn't know what colors
I could
were.
boost if you're doing red, yeah.
This is red to red. Since it has no progress, we could be starting on 4.
I could give you 2 more.
That puts us on 6, and we roll the dice there.
Right?
All right, we'll put this here. I know you're not putting progress
I'll
on,
go
but just so we know where
riposte.
we're at.
So I'll give you a +2, so we're at 6,
We're at
right?
6.
God, roll 1. You got this easy. Oh, you did it.
By the power of the wild roll. So that is all 7.
Wow.
So we did do it all in one go.
You get to draw 3 cards.
So that is done. I will draw 1, 2, 3 cards.
Nice. Okay, so the crown of ashes. Don't know why I said
So
that.
we have to do that down there.
Oh yeah. So we get one to the bottom here.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay.
Okay. So crown of ashes. So this one has the damage or the negative part is a
little
star.
special effect. Yeah.
So if failed, you will attach the crown of ashes to your seeker. While attached, when you draw a new hand of cards, draw 2 fewer cards.
Interesting.
Rough. Yeah, that is tough. That is rough. Don't love that.
So
I
you
am
wanna
also, by the way,
fail.
down to 1 card. So I am going to have to.
So
It's my turn right now. So
yeah,
it's
you
like,
can
should I just exhaust?
You can. You'll have to get rid of that card. So unless that card is super
This is my
special
patience
to
card,
you.
which I've used a bunch. So I think I'm just going to discard this card, exhaust, draw back up to 7. We'll have to get a new exhaustion card here. So exhausted, consumed. If there are ever 3 copies of this card in play at once, you lose the game.
Okay.
Rough. Okay, so if we get...
We're a third of the way there, I guess.
Now, we can always get rid of 1.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay. Okay, now I go back up to 7, yeah?
Yes, sir. And then you take a turn. So you don't lose a turn to do the
Oh, you
exhaust.
don't? Okay, lovely.
Yep.
Okay, let me see what I got here. Interesting, okay.
It's one of those real quick exhaustions. So you just like spring back up in a second.
Yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Ooh. That's interesting.
Yeah. I got some good cards here, I think, too. So, whatever you reckon, man. This thing is a bummer if we keep drawing greens. It's just like...
Yeah, we really should. I'll tell you right now, I don't really have
okay
any
if you
green
don't have
cards.
anything to do with it, but,
I got mostly red. Ooh, yeah, this has got some interesting stuff going here. Oh, that's cool. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Fearless, because this one is if we fail a combat, and I'm gonna do this one. Ignore that penalty.
Okay.
So we just won't lose anything. Cool. So, do you want to boost it all, or I don't think I will
I don't have a ton of good
succeed,
boosting
but it's
for
also kind of like that's probably
red.
okay. So that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll take 3 more.
Wow.
Oh, close, man.
And again, you get to ignore the penalty of losing health because of the card you played. That's great.
Yeah, I'm kind of the defender, dude.
Okay.
Okay.
I think what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play Snake Eyes. I'm gonna attempt this challenge down here. This
Okay.
noble. This Snake Eyes ability, before this action, add 2 progress to any challenge. I'm just going to add 2 to this one and complete it.
Oh, let's go.
So we don't have to worry about that. This is going to add 2 plus 1 because I'm doing a challenge that already has some progress on it. And so that puts us on 7. Do we want to boost or do we want to just let the dice decide?
I can only help boost that with like one of my cards, and I really don't want to get rid of that one.
Okay.
So I would say
We're going to lose 2 health then if we fail.
maybe I
But
should. What are we at right now? We're at 7. We need 3 on that. Yeah.
Well, one thing I could do also, the thing I can add 2 progress to any challenge. I could put it on the challenge that we're doing, and it puts us on 9. So instead of completing this and going for the dual complete, I could put it here.
Oh, is that worth it
and then
though?
we're 1 away.
Because then we're also 1 away from that, so it's like really like, no, go ahead and do that. I'll boost. I'll just do this one. This one is Tyler. So basically, if I play this as the last card in my hand, I would draw a new hand of cards without getting exhaustion.
Ooh.
So I was like, ooh, I'm going to save this one, but let's not go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do +2.
Okay.
So now we're at 9. If you really, really whiff, though, I do have a shield which will block at least 1 of these damage.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I really, really whiffed.
Well, okay. Well, the good thing is that this also gives you a shield. So we block 1 of these damage.
Okay, so we're just down to 8.
At least we did that. Wow. Okay. Hey.
Wow, man, the dice are not friendly.
That's how it goes.
We did complete this one.
That is good.
So we'll get to delve twice.
Boom. Boom.
So that's something. Not a useless turn,
No, not at all.
say. But we do have to bring a card back because it's another green.
Oh man, now we have it's the same card. Oof. So we still have that ability even if we defeat this one, unfortunately.
Dang it. Well, also, so Vainglory, this little perpetual ability here says that if you ever have challenges, if you're ever attempting a challenge that has the same name somewhere else, it's +1. So these are now +1 strength.
So they're both +1.
Because they both have the name Noble.
Okay, that's interesting.
So we're still now 2 away from
So,
man.
Interesting. So I have a card here that's pretty interesting.
What you got?
Where it'll be like after this action, I can suffer a damage which can't be prevented, so I can't like prevent it with something like this, to either recharge my lantern or exhaust. And I'm like, man, should we get my lantern back? We'd have to take a damage to do so, but it's like it's a 5 and everything else gets 3.
Do it.
Right?
That sounds good.
So the question is, it's like, so it's only a 2. And it's white, so I can put it anywhere. So do we do it here and just complete this one? Because this one's at 9.
I feel like we do.
Or do we start this one or this one?
I think we have to get rid of one of these because A, they're now stronger, and B, they have the dual effect to draw more green.
So should we just do this one?
I think so.
All right. See what I get. Heck of green. Oh, only 1. Okay. So it didn't overshoot by too much. Okay. So we did that. Well, we are going to get to delve 4, which is awesome.
That's very
So that's
nice.
going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, I can voluntarily take a damage, and I get my lantern back.
I think it's okay. I sign off on this.
All right, well, that's what we need,
For
really.
better or worse.
Because it's our community damage. It's not like I'm taking it, but Mike's not.
Yeah, it's a party damage.
So
here.
I will get my
the
lantern
lanterns
back.
are sweet, man. That one just helps us out so much.
Yeah. Oh, another marionette. Okay. Well, God, we got rid of that other marionette, or else this one would have been stronger. So.
Okay.
What you thinking, man?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this other noble now. So I have Blinding Flash I could play. So if I fail a combat, which this is a combat challenge, I ignore the penalty. So we have basically 1 pre-go, get some progress on it without taking 2 damage.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
I could boost it, but I kind of don't want to boost it
since
with
we're
this
not
one.
risking anything.
Yeah, because the main reason I won't, because this boost is better for combat, but it also gives you 2 shields, which would block the 2 damage. But since you're already ignoring it, I kind of want to save that 2 shields for another time, you know?
That. I like it. Let's do that. Okay, we got one
Yeah,
more progress.
We got one,
I'm
baby.
rolling mono colors
You
all
are,
day, and
dude.
it's
You're
never the one we need.
It never is, dude.
That's me and Dice.
That's
in a
life. That's
nutshell.
life, baby. That's you and Dice. Okay, so if I, ooh, so man, we have. I tell you right now, I got a couple of, got a couple of blue cards and not much. Okay, so here I'll do this then. Okay, I'm gonna do crash.
Okay.
So it's 1. I'm gonna do this against this marionette here because it's red.
Sure.
But it's +4 if I discard a shield.
Ooh.
So I have a bunch of blue cards. There's no things out there. So this guarded strike is nice because I get to draw 2 cards, but I can't use it right now anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and discard it for the shield. So this is actually 5.
Wow.
And then
All right, 5 on it.
we'll see. And then because I put a shield, we're not going to get hit. So if I do fail this,
Oh, that's nice.
it's not the end of the world. And it did.
Yep.
Super failed.
No
Yeah,
dice.
because again, for every
Shield
for each
protects
shield
against
on the
damage.
Seeker's current action or boost, we reduce it by 1. So That's one. So, all right. I'll take that.
That's
Not the end of the world.
It's not bad.
Gosh, you have so many cards. I'm like so down low again.
So, do you still have that
combat card?
shield card?
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to play this then. I'm going to play Unearthly Agility.
All right, I'll boost with this. And again, the boost here is white.
Okay.
So I can do it.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 and 3 is 6 total boost to this.
And you have +2 shields now.
So I need to roll 1, but we are protected if I fail the boat again. I did get it via. Look at it. Look at the mono colors, man.
But this time it worked out at least.
Worked out because I got that one. That's the only thing I've ever rolled that's helpful. Boom, that gets us a 10.
Let's go.
All right,
Okay.
another big dog out the way. Okay, so as a reminder, this is going to give us 4.
Nice.
We're going to delve down 4 times.
All right, we're getting through this deck here.
All right. We'll draw out another Deadly
Deadly
Rose. So again, if failed, suffer +2 damage for every combat in play.
Every other combat.
Which there's one other in play. So
Which is not, that one's not, I'll tell you right now, I cannot attack anything.
you can always just roll dice if you want. You can also
Yeah.
just do this event if you want. I mean, it might
We
be
could.
a decent time.
So the question is although, should we do,
I do have your.
that's this is, I would want to do it on this, but just to get like 3 on this and 3 on this to get a good start, especially because this one we need to do in like one go or else it's going to get attached to us. Right. So like, I would like it, but then it's like, man, that feels like such a waste considering we're only 2 away from it. Maybe I should just roll dice against it. Oh, we take a damage then if I miss it.
You're 2 away. It's right in that sweet spot of life.
Where you're like, there's
seems
no
so
way. We
doable.
can't.
I mean, I just rolled 3 reds. How hard could it be?
Easy, right?
I don't know. Yeah. Go with your gut, man. Go with your gut.
Are you able to boost at all? Oh, you can't boost while I play a card. Yeah, and I literally can't play a card. Gosh, easy game.
Woohoo! And the dice decide.
Got him. Let's go.
Oh,
That's 3, baby.
All right.
That's 3. That is more than we need. That is 8.
right.
That was a bad idea.
Nice, man. We're going to delve.
Delve for 2. So it's not the strongest reward, but it's also not the worst card of the game.
Beautiful, though. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Another Deadly Rose. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is,
We're now in a sitch.
we have 3 bad
Because
cards to have out there.
If we... Here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look at my cards.
I can boost you if you do something with red.
I can boost you 2 on my turn.
Okay.
I can do something on red on this turn as well, if that's...
It's up to you.
You know what I'm going to do? We're going to do this. I have this card. Sneaky Feet. If you fail this challenge, ignore its penalty.
Oh.
So we're going to go for this Deadly Rose, but we won't have to deal with that penalty.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and boost it by 1 because I can't use this card because it's blue. But the boost is red-blue. So it's a cool card. I just
Puts us on 3.
might as well, right? Although, so next turn I have to exhaust, though. Because I get no cards.
That's fine, because I think you could exhaust into this event, and we'll just end up back where we
Yeah.
were. All right, let's roll the dice. So we're on 3.
Classic.
Sailboat.
Classic. Okay.
Now, real quick, if you fail a challenge, ignore its penalty. This is the penalty, but do we think this is going to supersede that?
I
We're
would
still
think so
taking
because you're
2
ignoring
damage?
the penalty, and this is part of the penalty.
Fair enough.
That's how I would read that at least.
That's how I like it. Internet. Let us know if you disagree. If you think we should be punishing ourselves right now. Okay, it's back to you, man. If you are handless, you do have to exhaust.
Oh, so I do have to exhaust. Okay, I
Have
was about to say, can I use this instead? But,
Do you believe so?
okay, we'll get this one. Vainglory's Web. So refill the board with 1 fewer challenge card. This does not affect the final gauntlet.
Ooh.
So we do like refill?
No, I mean, well, right now we're full up, but I think when you...
Oh, we get rid of one, we'll have...
Yeah, so we'll basically only have 3 things to
Oh,
work
so that's
on.
actually not... Well, I guess that could be bad. That's not necessarily horrible.
Yeah, it's less options.
I guess, yeah. Interesting. Okay, then I have to drop back to 7. Now I only have 4 cards, so I will just shuffle this back through. And then go, and then it's my turn. So now my question is, Mikey, do I do this one? Because I would put 5 here, which gets us to 1 away. Could you boost for 1, or do we think I can roll for 1?
I can boost for 1. Yeah.
And then we'll put 3 and 3. Should we do that? Or should we wait and hold out on that one?
I think we got to be active, man. I think we got to be...
Because it's 5 Delve, you know?
Yeah, I think we have to be. And that gives us a chance to get this one done, and we really start jumping, and we're getting there. So I think we got.
Let me see what I
proceed forward. Yeah.
got here. If there's anything that's like, yeah, this is way better than that. Nari. That's a cool card. Okay. Okay. I think I'll do that then.
Okay.
So do we want me to roll for it, or do we want to just guarantee it? I worry about the roll for it just in case I miss and we have to get hit 4 times.
Yeah. So you're gonna do the land. So we're putting 5 on right now.
We're putting 5 on it right now.
Okay. So we're on.
So she is at 8.
You're gonna roll.
It's
It's
literally
I miss
impossible.
all the time.
It's impossible for me to not roll 1, right?
Yeah, but it is also possible for me to play this dagger and guarantee. But if it could leave me in a position where I can't play any cards. I only have 2 cards total, so I might have to exhaust soon. But I could also do this and get rid of one of these. I'm gonna boost it. Let's just be safe.
Okay. Let's love to see.
I know. How silly were we?
Not that
Okay,
silly.
that's
Not
pretty
that
good.
silly.
That was
We
fair.
would have gotten it, but not that silly.
All right, boosted for 1.
Okay, so that means we're going to go 3, 3. I kind of wish this wasn't an event, so that we could
Right.
throw something down in there. But hey,
That's all right. That's all right.
but it makes it easier because, again, we really need to not fail this one.
Yeah, we do.
So that's good. So this is Gonzo.
All right. So
and
that
that's
is
5.
So we're gonna go 1,
Which, again, if we could do this one,
3, 4.
that's another 5
That's what
down.
I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That is what I am saying. Ooh, an unicorn.
Unicorn.
Okay, so that's a combat one. So this one's still +2. So that one's just nothing. Ooh, get 3 health back.
That's not bad.
That is not a bad thing. Interesting. Okay, what are you thinking, Mikey?
I'm starting my turn. I'm gonna exhaust.
Yeah.
Let's just see what we get here. I'm probably gonna do this event and get rid of one of these cards.
Oh wow! So now,
Especially, we don't want
no,
those
we shouldn't
stacking.
have this, have we? Should we?
You're right.
We shouldn't have this.
There's no unicorns
There's
here.
no unicorn.
Okay.
So you still do that. So now we'd only have 2 out there.
So I'm gonna. Okay. Well, let me get my cards.
Get yours, yeah. This is Mikey's first exhaust. How cute.
I'm exhausted all the time. Just as a
Mike's
human
Mike's
being.
a father now, yes.
As a
so.
human being, I'm exhausted all the time. So this is.
He's in a play. He's a dad. Mike is just dead.
I got
at all
stuff. I got
times.
stuff going on. Okay, I'm going to. I think. Let me just double check.
Let's put this on here. 'Cause it's the same. What you thinking, man? Oh, interesting.
I think I'm gonna go for this trap.
Okay, I can help you boost.
And then on your turn, maybe you can do this event because I don't like 2 of these being out here. Then we only have 2 cards out. So,
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Check this out. So I've got this defeat trap. It's 2. It's +2 if attempting a trap. So I'm putting 4 on before I roll. We're on 7 of 8, as we always are 1 short. Do I attempt?
Do I can only boost you by 2, so that really feels like overkill. But then if you get that you're drawing 2
that's
fewer
weird.
cards, thank God he did it. +3 on there. Blam.
Blam. The thing with the dice, you can't think about it. You can't let them know.
Yeah,
that
you
you're
can't let
thinking
them know
about it,
you're scared, yeah.
because then they sense that fear. So this is going to allow us to delve for 4.
Which will actually get rid of that unicorn, which we don't know is there.
We definitely don't know it's there. We don't need no health that couldn't. There's no health that was ever.
Actually, I kind of wish we had that unicorn back. Dang it. Okay, so we still. Oh no, we're at 2. Okay, so I probably should get rid of that one, right?
It just feels really limiting.
Yeah, at this point, because then we literally have to do this then,
Yeah, I'd say.
right? Okay, so I'll do this one. So we just do this, and then.
So read what it says. So what's it? What do we do?
So it just says -1 exhaust, and then attach this card to Vainglory. So I guess we'll just put them underneath here, and
we'll
we'll
get rid of
see.
an exhaustion card.
So we want to do one of these, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
So now we'll draw back.
I'll shuffle in.
Yeah, that's right, because that goes back
Now
in.
we can draw 2 more cards, so we'll have 3 again.
So another marionette. Okay. And another obstacle. So the marionette's the same thing. The faded way, the obstacle here. When attempting this challenge, fail it if you roll the dark kind of mark here. Otherwise, complete it. X equals the progress on this card. So we get to delve as much progress as we put on this card.
This is so interesting.
Because also, if we fail it, we get
temptation
to just roll for it, right? But then you also don't get
But
any
you have
progress.
to roll the dice. So the temptation is to play cards really loaded up so we can go through this thing. But if you roll this, which is a 50-50 shot,
We're getting an exhaustion card. So
and
here's the thing.
all the cards you spend are worthless. But man, if we can hit it, we can just jump.
So here's the thing. It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
No, because I just got rid of the thing.
Sorry, it's my. Yeah, you're right.
I have kind of an interesting card for that.
What's that?
I was going to say, I'll just say. So I have this card. It said, if you complete the challenge, you're attempting +3 delve. So it'd only be 2 plus whatever I roll, but if I don't roll the dark one, it'd be +3.
That is interesting.
Right? Because then it's like, we don't need to spend a lot of time wasting cards on this. We then could maybe try and do it with one thing. It's like a 50-50 shot, but it's your turn. But like, I could potentially, if we succeed at it, get a +3 on it, which would not be that bad.
That's not bad.
That's an interesting. I was like, ooh, that's an interesting, because I have to complete it with that card. So I've been like, ooh, can we like hit them hard enough where that I could do this and complete it or something like that? Which I still could do.
That's cool, man.
It's interesting,
really
right?
Interesting. I think I'm gonna go for the marionette then. I'm gonna let you deal with this on your turn,
okay.
right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Survivor.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah, you already know where we were.
Yeah, you
so this is
everyone
gonna
in the
put
comments knew it was coming.
2 on it, and this is after discard after failing a challenge to either charge my lantern or get rid of an exhaustion card. I don't think I'm gonna roll. I can't roll 5 with only 4 dice.
Do you want me to boost? I can boost it by 2.
If you think it's sure. If you think it's worthwhile,
Let's go for it. This
Then
card
we
is
have
pretty cool, but I
we
think
have
we'll
a
be all
nice
right.
consolation gift.
We're
If I
sitting at
don't
4.
roll 3 right now.
Right, yeah. Oh, close,
I
man.
rolled 2 of the 3. I'll take it, man, because
That is close.
Because honestly, I'm
Yeah.
gonna charge my lantern. I'm gonna charge my lantern.
Yeah,
with that.
100% worth it. So what's your lantern do? I've done mine twice, but you hadn't had a chance to do yours yet.
This is after this action, you may discard up to 2 other challenges.
Whoa, that's good, because I just got rid of a thing that allows me to discard a challenge. So,
There you go.
wow.
We'd have to lose the health though.
Interesting. Okay. So now, Mikey, here's the question. This is very, very close to dying. Do I play this on that and just guarantee it and get the +3?
Yeah.
Or do we try it over here?
Nah, man. Yeah.
Right?
100%.
It's a little bit of overkill.
Because I can use my lantern. We can get rid of this. We just don't have to worry.
That's
'Cause
true.
You know, I'm gonna roll buns if I try. I'm gonna roll.
Because this one is a 50-50 chance, so it's not a great...
No, but is it though?
It's a 100%
Is
chance,
it,
though, right? So I'll use on this. It's a bit of overkill. We don't really need this one. Oh, Mikey, we lose... Oh, no, that's only if we do...
Yeah,
oh,
that's
right.
why I
Oof.
did this one, not
Oof,
that one.
good call. So I'm going to do this one.
Okay.
So, and then if you complete the challenge, you're attempting +3 delve. So this is going to be 2 plus 3 is going to be 5.
That's pretty great.
So I'm like, oh, we're close. Let's just not even worry about that one.
So 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 5
getting
cards
there.
away. We are getting real close.
Getting there, folks.
We are getting real close now.
Okay. So then, boom.
Okay.
The orchestra again. Okay, so another combat one. So we are just all up in this combat. So this is one, whenever blue challenge enters play, every seeker discards a card. So we get another blue challenge, we'll have to discard a card.
Copy that.
What are you thinking, my dude?
It's thinking my Brinken. I'm thinking I'm going to use my... We're close to the bottom of the well.
We are.
Do I save my lantern?
Well, would you be able to discard the big ones?
Yes.
Oh, then yes, do it. Yes, save your lanterns. Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel like we can
We're
get through
getting
this.
into, you'll see in a moment what I'm talking about here, but basically...
Because we're at 6 health, I feel
when we go to
okay.
Vainglory, they can't be hit right away, but as we complete the challenges they have, the gauntlet,
Yes.
we start to open up vulnerabilities.
Because if you can use that against them, then yes, absolutely save it.
Okay.
So my question.
Dude, you know I don't know.
Question. When this runs out, do these immediately go away? We go to the
I
thingy?
believe we go, if I remember correctly, yes, we go
So
right
here's
to
the
the
thing.
wall.
I have a thing that if I boost it, it's +3 versus an obstacle. Or if I play it, it's +2 versus an obstacle. It's already 2. So my thing is like, do we go for this and just try to get to the bottom of the deck and just not have to deal with these two? If we fail, we're going to get exhausted again. But
Sure.
it's like, do we just go for it and try and get to, because we're at
Yeah, there's like 4 odd cards in
4
there.
odd cards in there.
Yeah, we could do it.
So it's like one of those things that's like,
We might get another exhaustion card.
we might get another exhaustion card, which would be not great.
I mean, we could do it, man. We could do it. You know I'm going to roll bunnies. One thing we could also do, if we go for this, I could play right in the soft bits, which would give us +3. Plus, we get to immediately delve right away because it's a combat. So it gets us on 6. Can you boost to get us closer, and we can maybe go for
I
the
can
roll?
give you +2.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Just because, dude, I just know. So we're going to go 3 and 2 is 5
Yep.
more. Oh, you know what? This is even perfect because it has progress on it. I'm going to do 1. We don't have to worry about rolling.
Hey,
But
we got
you
it
know,
anyway.
we're
Good.
in there
Let's
anyway.
go, dude.
We're
And that's
in
going
there
to give us
anyway.
5. That's perfect. That's perfect. We don't have to worry about dealing with this.
2, 3,
this
4.
right here.
We are at the bottom of the well, baby.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, my stars. Okay. That was good. Okay.
All right, we're looking good. It's time to face Vainglory. So we've reached the bottom of the well.
We
The
have.
Well Master, Vainglory, is here.
The
man.
Dreadweaver.
The Dreadweaver.
Oh.
See
So I
what
guess
we're
this one
facing.
doesn't matter anymore, huh?
No.
Okay. We'll put that
Yeah, it
aside.
does not affect at the end game here.
Well, I guess we shoved back and through because it could. Well, I guess no. I guess it's still out technically.
Yeah, we just won't affect.
Yeah, just one effect. Okay.
Okay, so
we
we
can still
have,
get exhausted here.
We do. We have these 4 gauntlet cards here. Now the thing with the Well Master is that they have no vulnerabilities to start. Their color is black, which we can't roll.
Mikey, they do
or,
have
you know.
spidery legs, beauty, grace, and handmaids.
She's beauty. She is grace. She's Miss
She's
United
Miss United
States.
States. Miss Congeniality is one of the greatest moves ever made.
That is facts.
Fight me.
You can
Fight me in the comments.
try
I will
to disprove
die
that
on that
premise,
hill.
but you will fail.
You will fail.
It's a great movie. Michael Caine's finest. So we have to open up vulnerabilities by completing these gauntlets, which act like challenges in ways that you've seen. We'll start to open up vulnerabilities to certain colors, so we can actually go for the Well Master, who is the only thing that we actually have to defeat here. But right
Yes.
now we can't hit them at all. So,
Can't hit them at all. So the question is you can do. Who ended the game technically?
I think it was you.
Did I do? No, you, because I boosted this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry.
So it was you. So it's
gonna be
me.
you.
So I can't. You have your ability where you can just get rid of 2. I have to actually play on 1 here.
Yeah.
So, and then so this one, their special ability is if you place 5 or more progress on Vainglory, place it here instead. So we can kind of like once they do have some vulnerabilities,
chip away.
we can chip away. We can't do anything big. So I feel like, and this one's if you discard a challenge, suffer 2 damage. This one's if you discard a challenge, suffer 1 damage. So these 2, as we're turning these over, are going to be hitting us.
I think it says we do other ones so long. So I think these are the ones we need to do first, but they're also the easiest. We'll have to be left with harder stuff after.
Yeah. So for your
Maybe
ability,
with
I'm
my-
almost thinking like these 2
Yeah, maybe.
for your ability, because that one's going to suck, and then this
we'll
one
get
really
hit
sucks.
twice for it, but yeah.
Yeah,
But we'll deal
right.
with that on my turn. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I
you
don't
can,
know, bro.
What cards like what do you have?
I have stuff
go
for.
based off of that a little
I have
bit.
stuff for everything. They're all combat. I have something that's good for obstacles, but not good. And I have something that's also good for puzzles, which neither of those really help
We're
right
fighting now.
now. Ooh, man, I wish I had a shield card. I also have like no shield cards. So I think I'm just gonna do this one, Pierce Defense. It's just 4. I don't roll, but it's just straight up 4, which is
That's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
So the question is what do I hit? Do I go for spidery legs?
I think so. because we're talking about maybe discarding some amount of these ones, but this one I think is the one that we'll go for, and I have the ability to go for blue.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's good.
I'll go there. We're gonna get hit by 1 because I have no shields to combat that.
Well, you could roll 6 somehow. I believe in it.
Oh, I have to roll. No, I don't roll. That's the whole thing. I don't roll at all.
Well,
So it's 4, which is good, but it's not like.
we do take a hit, so we're
We
down
do take a
to
hit.
5 health, halfway there, living on a prayer, man.
Oh man, I'm worried about that.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I got there.
So, I think what's prudent
Prudent.
is I play my lantern now.
Yeah.
It gets me 5. I think we go for this. Because then we're at 9 of 10.
Well, I can still boost
and
it,
after
can't
this
I?
action, you may discard up to 2 other challenges. I think we maybe get rid of these 2.
Really?
We do this one first. We take 1 hit from this one, then that one, and then we're clear of that. And
I can
I
give
don't know.
you.
Then there's this thing, which
you're
is super annoying.
and you're
we could
still
get rid of
gonna
that
roll,
too.
though?
We get rid of these 2.
But
I don't know.
getting rid of these 3 is nice, actually.
Yeah.
Because what, you're gonna put 5 on it, so that's gonna put it at 9.
Yes.
I can give you a +1.
Don't even let the dice decide.
Don't even let the dice decide it. Right?
Yeah. I'm down.
Because this card is really only good against obstacles, and we have no obstacles.
Well, there you go. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll play it safe. So 3, 6, 9. You'll add 1 from this. Let's just find out. Probably roll all blues. Okay. As always, you get the 1 hit.
And
so
which would have been enough,
would've been
right?
enough.
But hey, let's not.
I'm going to use this, like I said, to discard 2 other challenges. These will just simply flip face down because now they're vulnerable to blue.
Real quick question. What's the order of stuff? Because if we flip that face down, we're getting hit for 3. Right?
I think it's if you discard. So I don't think this counts as discarding. I think.
But then it's like, how would you discard any? Oh, how would you ever discard a challenge?
Because this specifically says discard.
Oh, so you're getting rid of them completely?
Yeah, in this case, you're going to flip face down since we're in the gauntlet. But yeah.
I see. Oh, I see. So this is keeping you from doing this.
Yeah, so it's basically
This,
stopping you from
I see.
shortcut.
Because we didn't discard this. I got you.
Correct.
Okay, then never mind. Okay. So then we want to do this one, right?
I think so. I think we should get rid of this one.
Yeah, because they do say if you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. Okay, so I see. So yeah, this one, because that's only going to get us hit by 1 then, right?
Yeah, since this one's still face up. So I
Okay.
think the timing-wise, that would stay active, and
Okay.
then we would flip that down. So we're on 4 health. They are now vulnerable to all 3 colors, but keep in mind, and we have to declare the color that we're choosing, right?
Of course,
so based on what
yes,
card we do.
yes.
But if we ever do 5 or more, it goes on to this instead.
Yeah, which is 5 or more though is kind of a lot. Well, I guess once we're doing
Depends on
boosting
the
and stuff,
dice,
it's really
yeah.
not that
I'm
much.
gonna flip my lantern face down.
Yeah.
So it's it's not the end of the world because if we do this and get it face down, then we just are really facing them.
And if we're
But
attempting this, we roll that bad things for this. There's not any inherent penalties, but if you start rolling these, we're going to start exhausting, which is going
might
to be
lead to our
bad.
end, so it's not great.
Keep on, I only have 2 cards too.
Okay.
So I'm also close to having to exhaust anyway. So, and then this is just all colors, yes? Oh, that's right. It's based off of these. That's right.
Yep.
Never. So I think I'll do Fresh Eyes. So this one's better against puzzles, but it's already a 3.
Okay.
So I would say maybe don't boost, and I'll roll. If I happen to roll 2 on the hits, it'll go here, but that's okay.
Sure.
But the problem is, would that be me attempting it?
I don't believe so. No, that's just
Okay.
a perpetual. Yeah.
So we'll make sure we're going to get hit by 2 for this. Yeah.
No. It just sort of siphons it away.
Okay, so that was. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't declare. Oh, I need to roll these again because I did not declare what I'm doing, either blue or green.
Okay.
Because I would have chosen green, but I can't see the dice before because we just need to declare. Let's say I chose green. We'll do it again. Easy, of course. Of course.
Well, it's kind of perfect.
It's kind of okay
It
though,
all goes
right?
on to
Because it's 4. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna put this right here, Mikey. They are +3.
Right. So I don't know if we mentioned.
We
Sorry
did
about
not.
that.
Yes.
They have +3 for every attached card, which we did with that event. So they are on 15, not 12.
Yes, exactly. So they're actually on a total of 24, not 21. I'm glad we only did. Although that was the only event we had come up. So I guess that it couldn't have gotten worse for us in that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Mikey.
you didn't roll the black, so you're not punished.
Nope. And that was kind of a good amount because
I'm gonna play this precision. It does 3. I'll make it for blue. It won't really matter because I don't roll the dice this turn. And if I was to complete it, we would delve by 3, which is moot at this point. But honestly, 3 means it goes on to Vainglory.
I was gonna say I could give you +2 if you do green, but then it's gonna go to the handmaids. So
It depends on like if we want to prioritize getting this gone.
which wouldn't be a horrible. I mean, because then it would put 6 over there. No, the thing is, if I do this, I'm gonna have to exhaust, but I'm gonna have to exhaust soon here anyway. So I'm kind of like
If you
whatever.
want to boost it here, it's kind of a good time to do it. And then I have another card that would honestly force us to put more on here, but then we'd be getting close to getting this done.
I would say choose green then, because I have to do it for green.
I'm gonna choose green.
Boom.
And then that's gonna be 3, and 2 is 5, which
Yeah.
does put us over the limit. So this actually gets siphoned on to this card
again,
here, the handmaids.
That's not the worst, right?
It's not the worst, and we don't roll the dice because of the card, which saves us from
Although now I kind of wish you were, because then
exhaustion.
you would have put more over here, but that's okay. Okay, so I am exhausted. I have to. Okay, another consumed. So if we get a third one,
Oh no!
that's
I don't
getting
like it.
that's getting scurry. That's getting scurry.
No.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know.
Oof. Okay.
I'm
interesting.
stressing that, dude.
Yeah, this is getting scurry. Oh, I have that one where I could recharge my lantern if we take a hit, which although we're getting kind of weak at this point.
We're not in so much danger of taking damage. We're more in danger of
I'm
losing
worried
via
about
third
that.
consumed card coming out.
Well, then should I do this then? Because then this would be 5 plus 3 on everything else, which means actually wouldn't we put 5 here and then 3 here? Because I technically be going for this one.
What happened?
So basically, if I have my lantern, right,
Yeah.
it's 5 plus 3 on all other challenges. So if I try to put 5 here, the 5 would actually go here. But then wouldn't this also get 3?
Yeah, exactly.
Which would
Or we could do it the other way around and try to get this done, but make sure the 3 is going over here. So.
that would end that one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. We're going to have to take a hit here, but that's okay.
I can boost if that's useful.
So the question is, should I put this here or should I put it here? Should we just go here? Because then we don't risk.
We have to know we're going to get it done. Because if we take 2 hits, we're on 2, and then
I
you'd be
guess
down
that's
onto
true.
1.
Well, no, it'd be 1 less because I do have a shield.
Okay. Maybe we can go for it then. Because again, I think we're more at risk of losing.
I'm
via
more
exhaustion.
worried about that, which means we're probably going to die immediately. Because the thing is, once we get to here, they're not damaging us.
Yeah.
They're just doing this. So
Yeah.
I think let's just go for this.
Cool. I'm gonna boost it by 1
Okay, so I'm at 3.
because it's blue.
So we're at 6,
7, 8.
7, 8. Okay. 7, 8. Well, the good thing is now if we take, so we're gonna have to take 1 hit from this. I'm gonna voluntarily take 1 hit.
Yeah. So again, the shield protected 1 extra hit. So
Yes.
you're taking 2 total with the card ability.
But
to
now
charge
I
away
get
then.
my lantern back, or we could unexhaust a card.
Oh.
I just realized I didn't even think about that. There's 2 options on this one. Do we go get rid of a consumed?
I think we have to, man. I think we have to. Right.
I think we probably have to.
I think we have to, because that gives us a pretty good shot of hopefully making it.
Oh gosh. Or maybe we should have done the other one. I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea. All right, so the good thing is we're at 10 here. If we can get 3 on there, that one's done. We just don't even have to worry about it anymore. But we need to finish it right now because we can't take 2 more
Yeah.
hits.
I think we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna play. I can't play it on that. I have no ability to play on blue.
Oh no. Okay, that's okay. I can probably do it.
That's okay. So what I'm gonna do? Well, here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go for the Dreadweaver.
Yeah. If you just keep it under 5 and don't roll a thingy, you're fine. Oh, if you don't keep it over 5, it still goes over here.
Yeah. So let's do this. I'm
we
gonna
only
play
need 3.
Scorpion Strike because they are vulnerable to green. So I'll do green. After this action, I get to draw 2 cards. So it's 2, and I can roll for it. And honestly, if we get 5, then we have 1 less thing to worry about anyway. So it's sort of good no matter what, right?
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
No, that's good. I'm just thinking I have the ability to put a
wallop in. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2. Let's see what we get. 2 more is 4, so it stays below the threshold, and we actually just do 4 to them.
Okay.
And I draw 2 cards, which means I won't have to exhaust. And since I rolled white, we
Yeah.
don't add an exhaustion.
Interesting. So here's the thing. They are still at 10, so they're 3 away. I kind of was hoping it would go over here because that would end that card. What? What?
Well, it's not my turn, but I have a card. Cheat the system. Before this action, you may move any amount of progress. We did this once before. And this action, you may move any amount of progress from any other cards to the challenge you are attempting. We got a lot over here.
It says if you would
shift it.
If you would place 5 or more progress in vein, I guess, yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting, but it's not my turn anyway. So
I'll tell you right now. I have one called Shard Whip where it's 3, but then it's +2 for every shield I discard. I have a lot of shields I can discard, so I want to go here and go put 12 on it.
Super ham.
But we need to get through this one first, and
I could boost for 2 over here.
Let's do that. I'm going to do this.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you draw 2 cards.
Okay. Do I do it now?
It's after the action.
Okay.
So this is 2 over here. So we just need 1 more.
I can boost.
I would say do it because I don't want to put it towards rolling.
Boost +2.
Because we can't take the hit.
It's a boost.
Okay. Boom. I guess I don't need to roll these because I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. And then choose a secret to draw 2 cards. You have less cards than me, so unless we want me to draw cards because then I might get more shields.
You draw cards to get extra shields. This is flip face down, so now we only have...
I got more shields.
Nice. Okay, so they are vulnerable all 3 colors. We no longer have this to worry about. They have 3, 6, 8. We need 7 more.
For every failed one, though.
Now my cheat the system doesn't help us, but I have another great card to use. Coup de grace, man.
Okay.
So it's 3 +3 if attempting a challenge with at least 2 progress on it. So this is 6 starting off.
Wow.
Boom. Boom. I'm rolling the dice.
Hold on, let me boost. I'm
gonna
boost
boost?
I'm going to boost it with a card
it
does not have a shield on it.
Hit it, man.
It's only +1.
All right,
I'll take it.
Boom.
Oh, well, here's the thing. We can't die from the consumed, at least.
Yeah, I was declaring green, so those 3 reds actually going mono does not help me, and we do add, unfortunately, another exhaustion. Vainglory Symphony.
What is that?
Each time you fail a challenge, add a progress to this card. If there's ever 4 progress on it, you lose the game. Okay, so another way to lose.
Okay. We're at 15, though.
We're at 15?
Yeah.
Then we win.
No. We're at 15 total.
12 and 3 is 15.
That's 21, Mike.
21?
You were reading that upside down, fool.
Man, this has been getting me this whole game, bro. I was gunning for 15 this whole time. I gotta figure out what upside down means. It has gotten us in trouble multiple times in this game. My bad.
That is 21, Mike. Just let you know right now.
It looks like 12 over here.
15, we win.
Yeah, you're like 15. I'm like, dude, why aren't we jumping for joy? I've thrown my cap into the air and everything.
Oh my gosh, that's great. That is 21. It is 24 total.
Okay, well.
We're at 15. We need 9 more, but I think I can do it right now.
I can boost for 1.
So I'm declaring green.
Okay.
So this one is +2 for every shield I discard. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my God.
So that's +12. I'm at 15.
So that's 30 straight up. I'm going to boost for 1 more, so we have 31.
Yeah, so I have, so let's see, 12, 15, 16.
16 plus 15 is 31. Is that more than these numbers? Because I don't trust myself to read it anymore.
It is. Yep.
21 plus 3 is 24. We have 31 total progress. We have done it. Roll the dice to see where we would have got.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Well, see if we got a thing.
Declared for green.
Oh, actually, maybe it probably won't matter.
Okay.
But that actually could have mattered in certain situations.
Okay.
Wow.
Man, okay. I got to pay attention.
That was hilarious.
That was terrifying, but we managed to get to the bottom of the well and defeat the Well Master. So that was Kinfire Delve Vainglory's Grotto. We survived the gauntlet.
We did. We had to pull it out, as we getting somewhat low. I think we were okay. But yeah, it's interesting the way you can kind of like, I'm going to do this and then boost that. No, actually, let's go ahead and do it. It's
having
very
a color match based on the type of kind of, challenge you have in front of you.
Yeah, and you were saying after the game, it's interesting because you don't see so many of the cards.
Oh, yeah. So many of them, so many cards allow you to go through the deck.
Yeah,
so
never see
who
them.
knows what we didn't encounter.
Yeah, totally, right? So that is Kinfire Delve Vainglory's Grotto. Make sure to check out, again, Incredible Dreams website down in the description below. Again,
get you some of that.
To Incredible Dream for sponsoring this playthrough. Appreciate it. Until next time, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike.
We're the Brothers Murph. We'll see you later, everybody.
Bye.